begin by asking a number of questions about our particular task. Again, if we use the chair example, we might begin by saying things such as,
what's it made out of?
okay, what's it for?
Why is it different to other chairs?
How can it be similar to other chairs?
What is it? Perhaps you could write down a number of different tasks that you could use for a chair for.
You might think about the chair in terms of its environment. How do we see it? How do we place it? How often is it used? When is it used?
And what are the different things that it's used for? What other things do you use for? We take it for granted that a chair is for sitting on, but what other things can you use it for? What have you used it for recently? Have you used it for changing a light bulb? Have you used it for propping open a door? Have you used it to hit somebody over the back of the head with in a barroom fight? But I think the most important thing to remember here too is, what do you know about a chair?
You might think about, what is the life cycle of a chair?
Yes.
What's it like when you first buy a chair? What happens when a chair gets to the end of its use by date?
Right.
Does it have a value in terms of a personal inherent value, an actual monetary value? Some chairs, for example, as in examples of antique chairs, might have a very high monetary value. Others are discarded on the hard rubbish day. You see lots of them. So how do we think about this in terms of, you know, how we might think of the value of a chair or the life of a chair? Some chairs are recycled, they're reconstructed, they're rebuilt.
Where else do you find chairs? We find chairs, for instance, on with seats anyway, on bicycles, at bus stops, in your car, a whole range of places.
And what is different about these chairs? For example, if you look at the chairs or the seats inside of your motor car, they work in a certain way, they're fixed, they're part of the car. If you look at chairs in, say, a domestic environment, maybe as an outdoor setting, they're meant to be moved around, used in lots of different ways.
So how many questions can you ask about your task in response to all the ways that we've asked you to look at it in different ways? Ask the questions. Don't seek the answers yet, just ask the question.